the Boston Celtics. At guard.
And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And stolen by Williams. Here's Horford, drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the rim.
And the Raptors call time here.
Make some noise.
Here's Toronto with the ball.
Put your hands together and get wild for the
Van Vliet outside.
fans again. Let's hear it for
Pass to Siakam.
Milwaukee.
Now here's Trent. Back to Siakam. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And we're about a minute into the first. To the right side. Up top, Horford. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Barnes. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brown. Over Trent. Stolen by Siakam.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Trent.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
The three from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Williams grabs the board. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. From deep three-point range. Trent on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brown against Trent. Good drive by Brown. Brown, the screen on Anunoby. The three ball. Here's Williams. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Siakam outside. Van Vliet on the wing. From the arc. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Here's Brown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And he gets that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Horford. Back to Tatum. Over on Anunoby. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Brown against Trent. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. Williams passes to Tatum. Driving inside. Shoots over Anunoby. That one a little long. The Raptors with a lead. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Right side, Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors out in front, leading.
Your Celtics, you dance team. Here we go, fans.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Anunoby. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pulls up for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Boston, no good that time either. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Shakes him. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Horford outside. Shoots over Barnes. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Boston. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart for three. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Trent outside.
2 minutes.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Brown gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
VA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, VA.
And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Smart outside. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Anunoby. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Van Vliet against Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Over Anunoby. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet outside. Smart with the defensive effort.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the center position. Puts up a 3. Horford with a steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Williams. And he hits it to tie the game. Williams has got 6.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Pass to Horford. For the lead. Drills it from deep. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet against Smart. And stolen by Williams. Up top, Tatum. Horford, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Brown. And it's Boston scoring again.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Pass to Siakam to stop the run. And Siakam with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Smart with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Nice move. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Barnes drives in. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. It's stolen by Smart. It's stolen by Barnes. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Shooting for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. For Boston, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Tatum. Third quarter action of just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Tries it from 19, and it's stolen by Van Vliet.
Celtics foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Toronto. OG Anunoby.
And he's good on the second. A minute 29 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Tatum missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
In transition, here they come. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford. Smart's got 6.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. Brown can't hit. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Siakam with it. Left side, Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And it's Tatum missing. Van Vliet outside. He got it up. And that gonna go. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics leading by 6.
And your Celtics, you did.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
On your feet. Let's make some
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's the Boston 5. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Trent penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
On the wing, Tatum. Horford outside. Lets it go from the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Van Vliet against Smart. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet misses. The Celtics shooting 41% in this game. Horford outside. Tatum against Anunoby from the high post. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Toronto trailing. Driving to the basket. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. It's Barnes on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Now Williams. It's stolen by Trent. And stolen by Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Celtics lead by 9.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
They get it again. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Anunoby against Tatum. Smart outside. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And both free throws good for Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Barnes. Trent finds Barnes. Clock at 6. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Al Horford.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Siakam hits them both. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Smart, right side Tatum. 4-3. Austin again missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Anunoby on the take. Drives to the hoop. Barnes, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Brown against Van Vliet. Free throw line jumper. Brown can't hit. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Anunoby passes to Barnes. They get the rebound. Siakam with it. Tries again. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Outside, Brown. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Smart with a bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Looking to get it going. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian.
God keep our land
glory.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So here's Miami's starting group. Strus on the wing along with Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Lowry. Martin kicks to Lowry. Back to Martin. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
At the line
And Kevin
for
Van
your
Vliet
Raptors.
has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now here's Butler. The pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. It's Butler that time on the assist by Martin.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The drive by Siakam. Into the lane. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Butler on the wing. Outside Lowry. Back to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Butler way outside. And he's way off from outside.
And if you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Outside Lowry. Back to Strus. Lowry against Van Vliet. Martin wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Van Vliet outside. Anunoby in the corner. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Strus finds Adebayo. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. Pass to Lowry. Outside Martin. Outside for Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Trent.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Van Vliet trying to get something going. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's his first personal.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Strus passes to Adebayo. Good D by Barnes. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. trailing by 5. It's stolen by Lowry. Strus with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Martin kicks to Strus. A second chance effort, and stolen by Barnes. Now, here's Anunoby. D right on him. Count it.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Lowry dishes to Martin. Pass to Buck. For 3. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Van Vliet looking around. Now the feed to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And so it's Miami headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Trent. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Van Vliet wide open. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Barnes sends it back. Lowry against Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Strus. The layup missed. Raptors trail by 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet. It's stolen by Strus. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Traps in the tray. Martin's got 8.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Turn around Jay. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 9. Lowry passes to Strus. Adebayo kicks to Strus. Lowry up top, covered by Van Vliet. Passes it to Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. The putback. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam passes to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. To stop the run, driving the lane, he lays it in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Lowry passes to Strus. Back to Lowry. Butler in the corner. For the 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. On the court for the Heat, that court pair will be Lowry and Strus. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in its center. Lowry looking around. 5 on the clock. Martin for 3, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet outside. Drives to the hoop.
Blocking foul called on Van Adebayo. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Trent. Stolen by Martin.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Butler kicks to Strus. Now the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 6.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Back to Barnes. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Butler gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Butler with the steal. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Force the ball handler to slip up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Strus passes to Martin. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. And here come the Heat again. Miami with the fast break. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. Loads it up for Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Anunoby with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Barnes. And they get it. And he sinks the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the game. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Strus. Butler on the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. One-on-one here. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with him.
Fred Van Vliet.
And he sinks the second. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Lowry. Outside Martin. Strus passes to Adebayo. Can't get it to fall. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Adebayo finds Martin. Pass to Butler. Cuts off the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Butler goes in, fires the 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 14.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Here's Van Vliet. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bruce. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they'll get another chance. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That is third.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Fires at the elbow. Adebayo passes to Strus. Puts up a 3. Outside for Lowry. From the arc, trying to get open is Adebayo. Pass to Strus. Lowry drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, stolen by Van Vliet. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Now here's Strus, defended by Trent. It's deflected. Last break. Here come the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Goes back up. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. Siakam's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Lowry finds Strus. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Trent. Anunoby controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Trent outside. He dishes it to Barnes. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Good on the triple.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Good D by Barnes. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. Offensive rebound, Heat.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought one, David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And here's Brown for three. Smart finds Brown. The shake. Butler with a steal. And they're on the run. Jumps up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact, simple.
And he makes both free throws.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Brown. Beyond the arc. Williams passes to Brown. Smart outside. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Horford can't hit. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Now here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Butler can't get it to go. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And again, the Heat missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Lowry. It's not going to go for him, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. Butler with a steal. Lowry against Smart. Lowry outside. And here's Butler outside. The rebound, Celtics.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Strus. Tatum with it. Strus covering. Here's Horford. Takes it inside. Tatum. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And here's Butler outside. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Smart for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Martin pass to Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Smart. Fires the 3. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Horford's got 5 now.
Well, this is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
And Williams punches it home.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with it. Now Horford defending. Will it go? Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart outside. And he drives in, 11 feet out. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The three is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
26 seconds left in the first. Brown against Strus. Back to Brown. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Smart. Williams with it. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Brown. Covered by Strus.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
My PA announcement for the administration of the free throws.
And he nails the third.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Outside Butler. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Butler's got 13.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Look out below! You got no chance of defending him right there. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, guess who, guys? Jimmy Butler, again, he has got his fingerprints all over this game.
Strus against Brown. On the wing, Tatum. 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Takes a step back, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Martin. And Miami again with the bucket.
How gritty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
Right side, Tatum. Butler with a steal. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Brown. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tatum's got room. The wide open shot is on the money. Tatum's got 6.
Nice decision by Tatum. Go to the pull-up game so you don't meet the defender at the rim.
Lowry, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. .136 left in the second quarter. For three, Lowry.
The pressure that Marcus Smart can put on an offensive player, his ability to contest shots is elite.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Offensive rebound, Butler on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Pass to Horford. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Lowry outside. Left side, Strus. Back to Lowry. Reverses. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's Horford. It's good from about 19 feet.
The assist.
Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the... About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard. 2 on the clock. That one drops for him. Butler's got 18.
Well, this guy's such a throwback player, Jimmy. Butler working the mid-range.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most? Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Smart passes to Brown. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Outside Butler. They grab their own miss.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Boston shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Pass to Williams. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And stolen by Williams. All alone on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Adebayo from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smart. And it's blocked by Butler.
Wow, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Oh, that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Outside Strus. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Smart against Lowry. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Horford with a steal. The kick to Tatum. Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Outside, Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Butler finds Lowry. Tatum against Butler. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Brown. Strus' shot is off. Boston on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Brown with the stuff.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Now here's Martin. Back to Lowry. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
51 seconds left in the third. Outside, Brown. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Lowry, no good. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Williams passes to Tatum. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Another miss by Brown. Outside Strus. On the take. Shoots over Brown. Here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 22.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Strus with it. Now guarded by Brown. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Celtics ball.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Williams on the wing. Horford right side. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive by Boston. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup.
Boston foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The rebound, Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Williams with it, guarded by Adebayo. Adebayo with a steal. It's 2-on-1.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
From Kyle Lowry.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Pass to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Smart. Left side, Brown. Fires from deep. On target from range. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Strus's shot is off.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Williams grabs the board. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. From deep 3-point range. Pass to Smart. Outside, Brown. Here's Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, Al Horford's efficiency and consistency have been tremendous tonight.
Again, the Heat misses.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Smart passes to Horford. Now Brown. Butler with a steal. Martin with the ball. Now Horford defending. Pass to Lowry. Offensive board. Now here's Butler to end the run. And too long on the shot. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Al Horford.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
On the break, here's Strus. Drops in the 3.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Outside, Brown. Horford outside. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Can't nail the jumper. Martin outside. Strus the pass to Martin. The 3 ball. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. Butler with a steal. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...
Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. Siakam finds Trent. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Smart.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Brown the pass to Smart. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Van Vliet against Smart. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Anunoby against Tatum. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Here he goes. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tatum looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Barnes finds Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Kept alive. Outside, Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Over Trent. And it's Brown missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And stolen by Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And stolen by Horford. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Barnes against Horford. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Horford against Barnes. The high post shot. And again, it's Boston converting.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Here's Van Vliet. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Trent outside. The shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the win. 6 points for Barnes.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Brown inside the line. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Anunoby, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Smart passes to Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
From deep. Rebounded by Smart.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Got a piece of it. Brown feeling it out a bit. Gets an open look and hits. Brown's got 6 points.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Pass to Barnes. Trent, left side. And the Raptors miss again. Boston leading by 13. Outside, Smart. To the middle. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. And finished off by Brown.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintained their focus.
Smart against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. On the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Deflects the pass. Siakam left side. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the result.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Celtics ending the second. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Williams.
Assisted by.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Back to Trent. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Six on the shot clock. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Brown. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Van Vliet outside. And the pass to Siakam. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got his first basket.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Right here. Smart dishes to Tatum. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 9 points.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Brown outside. Driving in, and then Brown with the dunk.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Trent outside, on the wing, Barnes. Trent against Brown. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The 3-ball. Williams kicks to Tatum. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 19. Now, here's Anunoby. Nice D from Williams. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Nobody near Barnes. Misses the three. Boston leading by 21. Outside Tatum. He dishes it to Smart. There's the drive. The kick out to Brown. The three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Barnes passes to Trent. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Passes it to Brown. Shoots over Van Vliet. Not going to go that time, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. That's now 8 points for Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
It's Brown with the drive. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Smart. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Raptors trail by 20. Siakam, right side. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Toronto.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum no good. The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 18. The 3 from Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Five to shoot. Tries again. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Siakam. A 3-pointer is right on target.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
Bounce pass from Smart. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Boston. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And stolen by Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum kicks to Smart. Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Smart. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 15. From the wing, Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Brown. Down low to the middle. Outside Tatum. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Outside Tatum. Trent against Brown. Launches it. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And again, Toronto with a triple.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Smart passes to Brown. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And up there for Barnes, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's Brown with the drive. Brown jams it in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Smart finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Good D by Barnes. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Smart with the ball. So we see Boston get the win here. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Thanks for tuning. Hi, Brent. All eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So the Raptors starting 5. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Here's Martin. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Van Vliet with it. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet misses. Inside. Adebayo finds Butler. Fires it. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Lowry. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shoots from the line, and they pick up 2. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Now here's Strus. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Trent with it, picked up by Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Strus. Shot from the wing. Miami grabs the miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Lowry. Off the left rim and out. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Heat with the lead. To the inside. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Trent from long range. And again, Toronto no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Van Vliet. Looking to end the drought. And that's good for 2.
Fred Van Vliet.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Martin, right side. Shoots over Barnes. Strus with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Martin. Outside for Butler. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And here's Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Strus grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. There's the 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Butler against Anunoby. Pass to Trent. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul.
There's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors, and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the three. They get it back.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Now Van Vliet. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Barnes a screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lowry, no good. Toronto trailing. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And how about the great Dwayne Wade looking right at home here in Miami?
Well, he should. Now, remember, they renamed the county after him for a while. Miami-Wade County. It's really his legacy that these players here are looking to continue.
Martin outside. Launches it. The shot misses. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And here's Butler outside. Ooh, poked away. Outside Barnes. There's the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Siakam with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Van Vliet. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Martin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Strus. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up and over Lowry. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Lowry, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. From deep. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Siakam with a screen on Butler. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Butler with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
A minute 4 left in the first half. Van Vliet misses.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Lowry, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. On the wing, Strus. To the middle. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. So we conclude the first half. Heat out in front, up 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse and Coach. I saw.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will.
Let's hear it for Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. From deep 3-point range, it's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Trent. Van Vliet's got 9.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Martin, the pass to Lowry. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. The Raptors shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Van Vliet outside. Barnes a screen. Van Vliet missing again. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Here's Strus. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry against Van Vliet. The 3. Strus with the bucket. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Van Vliet outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Lowry with a drive. On the wing, Strus. And here's Butler outside. Adebayo. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Left side, Barnes. This one for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Martin finds Adebayo. Connects from downtown. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, bigs like Adebayo gotta drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Can they get it? Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Van Vliet. They get it back. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Takes a three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Strus. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Trent with it. Martin picks him up. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Launches a three. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at center, locking down the middle. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. Outside Strus. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Trent.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Toronto trailing. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Strus has got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Butler passes to Martin. Siakam against Butler. Pass to Strus. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes with it. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Strus has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry, a good look. And that one's long.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Siakam, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Siakam hits them both. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Trent to tie it up. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And here's Lowry from the arc. No good on the shot. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Goes up on the wing. Siakam, no good. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Lowry has always had a knack using that compact frame of his to draw that kind of foul.
Kyle Lowry.
And the second free throw is good. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Barnes. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Nice move. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes, no good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Fires from the wing, and that one comes up a bit short. Heat shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Trent with it. And it's in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Strus. Oh, nails the triple. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
16 feet out. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. And it's Miami's ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Lowry from the arc. Drains the triple. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
And he shines brightest in these moments. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Martin, right side. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside...
probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So here's Miami's starting group. The backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now Smart following Al Horford's three-point attempt. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Brown outside. High post shot. And he knocks down the jumper.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Lowry kicks to Strus. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. Rebound Boston. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Brown. Back to Smart. Passes to Brown. Here's Williams outside Tatum. They get it back, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Tatum. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball.
Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella. They're using it to get the call on that play.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Horford. Here's Williams. And it's Strus with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. Over Smart. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics trail by 3.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes running.
Looking to end the run.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Smart. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. It's Brown with the drive. The shot is good off the backboard. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now Butler. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The kick outside to Butler. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 8 points.
By no means is Butler a volume shooter from deep, but he makes his attempts count.
Tatum on the wing. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami ahead, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
12. And your Celtics, you dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat. Miami leading by 5. On the court for the Heat. Strus on the wing along with Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. They get it again. Pass to Strus. Lowry against Brown. 6 to shoot. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. Brown feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Brown. The pass to Horford. Over Martin. Horford, no luck.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Left side Butler lets the free fly. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Tatum passes to Horford. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And here's Brown outside. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Horford the pass to Brown. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Adebayo, Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And here's Adebayo outside. Heat moving the ball around. with the drive. Here's Strus. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown kicks to Horford. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Williams finds Horford. Unloads from 9. The offensive rebound. Williams' shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Celtics trail by 9 and stolen by Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. And he lays in the alley-oop.
A great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Tatum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch later. Tatum's got his 2nd basket. Takes a step back. Strus with it. Out guarded by Smart. Lowry passes to Strus. And stolen by Tatum. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Throws it up high. Taken away by Williams. Floats it up for Williams. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Miami no good on that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Horford no luck. Martin finds Butler. And they get it back. Stolen by Smart. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 7. It's thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Get ready for Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something we don't ever question. Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Strus with it, out guarded by Tatum. Strus kicks to Martin. There's the 3. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Strus passes to Lowry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. It's Smart with the drive. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Strus. Lowry from outside. He can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Horford's shot is good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Outside Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Tatum on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lowry against Smart. Outside Butler. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Horford leading the charge for the lead. That's good on the jump shot. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Yeah, he gets that one, but really been a struggle for him with his shot all game. Needs to improve his shooting if they're going to keep this lead.
Lowry for 3. That one, no good. It's the Celtics ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. It's stolen by Strus. The drive by Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Assisted.
Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Brown right side. Inside. The kick out to Tatum. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. And that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Back to Martin. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Loads it up for Williams.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
The Heat trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. It's the Celtics ball. This one now up to 13-2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
3rd team foul.
And he makes the 1st.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow our coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good work there as it goes. Adebayo's got 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Brown right side. Smart dishes to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul.
Outside Lowry. Down low. Strus kicks to Lowry. Driving inside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. No good that time. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Boston on top as they wrap up. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 4. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. It's stolen by Strus. Outside Lowry. Butler with the ball. Out-guarded by Smart. Butler, no good. It's tipped. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Up again. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Brown right side. Lets it go with a 3. Williams kicks to Horford. 5 on the clock. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
This is it to Lowry. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Smart wide open. He fires. And the Celtics another 3.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Outside Lowry. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Connects from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Boston lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics. Here's Strus. Halt the run. He kicks it to Martin. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Man, that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Left side, Horford. Three-pointer. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Smart.
Kyle Lowry, second personal foul.
Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Boston leading by 9. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got 6 points in the quarter.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting a 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Strus with it. Out guarded by Smart. Lowry passes to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tatum, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 9. Open shot, Butler. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. From deep three-point range. And it's Strus missing. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Butler.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And here's Smart. Brown outside. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Smart passes to Horford. Over Martin. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Puts up a 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Smart on the wing. Takes a 3.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
And that one's good by Butler.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.